Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments below, because your perspective might inspire other men who are struggling with the same doubts. Stay until the very end, because what you're about to hear may completely change the way you see rejection and the truth about what women really want. Now, let's dive in. Men over 65 often carry a painful assumption that rejection is their destiny. They believe women see them as too old, too tired, too irrelevant, as if they've already lost the spark of attraction that defined them in their youth. But the shocking truth is this: rejection at this stage of life is not about age, it's about misunderstanding what women truly want. And once you uncover this secret, you'll see that what feels like rejection is really a test of alignment with a woman's deepest desires. So why are men 65 plus often rejected? The brutal answer is because women are not interested in surface-level displays of masculinity anymore. They want this one thing, and if you don't provide it, no matter your age, rejection will follow. That one thing is emotional and psychological fulfillment. Let's break this down. When you were younger, attraction may have revolved around looks, charm, money, or charisma. And yes, those things matter to some degree, but as women mature, they evolve in what they seek. A younger woman may want excitement, but a grown woman craves depth. She doesn't want endless promises, she wants emotional safety. She doesn't want superficial gestures, she wants authenticity. She doesn't want temporary attention, she wants consistency. And this is where many men 65 plus fail without realizing it. They assume women are rejecting them simply because of age, when in reality, women are rejecting the absence of these deeper qualities. Think of it this way. Women don't reject you because you're 65. They reject you because they don't feel seen, heard, or valued by you. They reject you because they don't sense purpose, leadership, or vision in you. They reject you because you act as though life has already ended for you, while what they truly want is a man who is still alive with passion, wisdom, and clarity. The truth is that by 65, you hold advantages younger men simply cannot offer. You have decades of experience, resilience, and perspective. But if you hide these treasures, if you walk through life defeated, then women will reject you, not because of age, but because you've abandoned your essence. The this that women want, and rarely confess out loud, is certainty. Certainty in your presence, certainty in your direction, certainty in your ability to stand firm when life gets difficult. Women want a man who doesn't flinch when storms hit. They want someone who radiates calm instead of panic, who listens instead of dismisses, who stands instead of collapses. That certainty is irresistible, and when it's missing, rejection follows like a shadow. So let's be clear. The rejection of men over 65 is not a condemnation. It's a wake-up call. It's a reminder that women only want this one thing: a man who makes them feel safe, inspired, and valued through his presence, his wisdom, and his authenticity. This truth is hidden because women rarely articulate it openly. They may say, "I just don't feel the spark," or "it's not working." But underneath those words is a psychological reality. They didn't feel your strength of presence. They didn't sense your certainty. And without that, attraction fades. Now, here's the paradox. Men 65 plus are uniquely positioned to embody this secret better than any other age group. Because certainty is not born in youth, it is forged in time. Younger men can fake confidence, but only older men can embody it. Younger men can pretend to be wise, but only older men can truly speak from experience. Younger men can posture, but older men have already proven themselves in the battlefield of life. The tragedy is that too many men at this stage stop believing in themselves. They see rejection as proof of inadequacy instead of as a mirror reflecting what they have not yet embraced. So let's start with the first step. If you want to know why rejection happens, stop blaming age and start asking, am I giving her what she really wants? Am I giving her presence, certainty, leadership, wisdom, and emotional safety? Or am I walking around defeated, waiting for her to reject me before I even try? Because here's the shocking reality. Women don't reject men who embody these qualities. They admire them. They are drawn to them. They crave them. We've established that women only want certainty, presence, and authenticity, and that rejection often comes when these are absent. But let's dig deeper into how you can embody these traits, and why women are so drawn to them. First, let's talk about emotional security. Women want to feel that when they are with you, they don't need to perform, pretend, or protect themselves. If you create an environment where she feels free to be vulnerable, then you are giving her what younger men rarely can. Emotional security is the foundation of attraction in mature relationships. Without it, rejection is inevitable. With it, desire deepens. Second, women want leadership with humility. This doesn't mean control or domination. It means being the man who takes initiative, who provides direction, who makes her feel that if she follows you, she won't be led into chaos. Women secretly test men for this quality. If they sense passivity, indecision, or lack of vision, they withdraw. But when they sense quiet leadership, the kind that comes from wisdom, they lean in closer. Third, women want consistency. A man who changes his tone, his mood, or his promises from one day to the next creates uncertainty, and uncertainty breeds rejection. A real man, especially at 65 plus, must be steady. Your words should match your actions. Your promises should stand the test of time. Your affection should not vanish when things get hard. Consistency is not glamorous, but it is magnetic. Fourth, women want inspiration. They want to admire the man they are with, not pity him. And here's where many older men fail. They stop chasing growth. They stop pursuing new goals. They act as though life is over. But nothing repels a woman faster than a man who has stopped living. At 65, you don't need to prove yourself through wild ambition, but you must continue to grow, to learn, to refine yourself. A man who inspires her with his ongoing journey is never truly rejected. Fifth, women want peace. Not boredom, not passivity, but peace. They want a man whose presence feels like calm in the storm. They want to know that when life hits, you will not amplify the chaos but reduce it. This peace comes not from avoiding conflict, but from mastering yourself. If you can bring peace into her life, rejection turns into attraction instantly. And finally, women want gratitude and appreciation. They want to feel valued, noticed, and cherished. Too many men take women for granted, assuming their presence is permanent. But a real man never stops showing gratitude for the little things. And women never reject a man who makes them feel truly appreciated. So what's the conclusion? Men 65 plus are not rejected because they're old. They are rejected because they've forgotten that women only want this one thing, a man who provides emotional fulfillment, certainty, and safety. And here's the good news. You already have everything you need. The years have given you wisdom, resilience, perspective, and strength. If you stop hiding them, if you embrace them, women will no longer reject you. They will admire you. So here's my challenge to you. Stop seeing rejection as proof of failure. See it as a mirror. If she rejects you, ask yourself, did I show her presence? Did I give her certainty? Did I inspire her? Did I bring her peace? If the answer is no, then rejection was inevitable. But if the answer is yes, then rejection doesn't diminish you. It only proves that she wasn't ready for the depth you bring. Because the truth is simple. Men 65 plus are only rejected when they forget who they are. And women, whether they admit it or not, only want one thing. A man who makes them feel safe, inspired, and valued. And if you become that man, rejection will no longer define your story. Attraction will.